All right, greetings everyone. Good evening. It's evening my time, but whether it's morning or afternoon or good night or whatever time it is for you and your part of the galaxy, hope you're making it a great day today. Got some GACs to play through. Kind of in a hurry today. I got some other stuff I need to get done, so we're going to try to get through these GACs pretty quickly. I'll chat with the chat, answer any questions y'all have, but I'll try to go a little quicker than usual today, I think. If possible. We'll see how that works out. Oh, my wife's chiming in on the refrigerator. Yeah, so our refrigerator quit working. We got all kinds of warm food now, so we had to go out refrigerator shopping yesterday and get get a new refrigerator. So now I'm broke. Need to start a GoFundMe account. Buy Loquitur refrigerator. My wife chimes in and says, "It's a beautiful KitchenAid refrigerator." You know you're getting old when you're excited by appliances. Yeah. Yep. It had a drawer that had 3 different settings, and you could set it for like wine or meat or cheese. And I'm a very big fan of cheese. I like cheese. So I told my wife that I was going to set that setting on cheese, and we were just going to fill the entire drawer with cheese. She gave me one of these looks. She was like, giving me the side eye. Except my wife is really short, so when she's giving me the side eye and I'm standing next to her, she's kind of giving me the side and top eye at the same time. Oh, man. The sales guy was pretty funny, though. I was very amused by the salesman. We had some pretty good laughs. So there you go. Entertaining the people at the shop. Man, there's something about this shirt. So I'm wearing this shirt, and I can see that it keeps catching the light just a little bit differently off my camera, and it keeps like changing the tone. Oh man, I hope it doesn't do that for the whole stream. I'll have to go get a different shirt. All right. Roy D. Mercer says, does it make 6 different kinds of ice? Yes, I think you can pick different kinds of cubes. Yeah, I think there was a setting on there for different cubes. I'm a mini ice guy. I like the little mini ice cubes. I don't like them in like special shapes and sizes and whatever. I just like the ones that look like normal ice cubes but small. Teeny tiny ice. Will there be a part 2 or version 2 of the Imperial Doctrine? I just want to know what my path following that up should be. Yeah, I thought for a long time about doing follow-up paths for those, but I've never gotten around to actually doing the paths. But out of the Imperial Doctrine, I would say that, I mean, my favorite build is going into Padme and then going into SLKR. So build a full relic Padme team so that you can work through Conquest more easily. Then build SLKR, gets you another fleet, gets you your first GL. And then you can start working on stuff like Jabba or the new Galactic Legend, whatever you want to work on from there. With the way that the new relic system works, the raid currency, as long as you get into a good guild, you can probably build an Executor, the full relic Leia team, or Padme team, and SLKR in probably still take you like 14 months. If you use the hyperdrive, it would probably take you hyperdrive plus 14 months, I'm guessing. Because it'll take you a couple months just to stabilize. It'll take you 3 or 4 months to get the Executor, a couple months to get Padme done, and then 5 months to get the fleet and also SLKR finished. So just a rough timeline. But that's what I would do. And then, you know, by then, hopefully you're close to 4 million. You're close to hard conquest. You're set up for hard conquest. You've got teams that'll help you get through a lot of the older proving grounds. Build from there. All right. Your shirt looks like the blocked channel on TV back in the 90s. The blocked channel, the static is just background static. Crushed ice for a nice Steve Austin approved Texas margarita. David James says, are you doing roster reviews for Super Chats tonight? I'll pretty much always do that. I'll work through my stuff, but if anybody really wants a roster review or some advice on what to do or mods or whatever, I'm always happy to do that. It helps out the community, the person asking for it, and then other people who see it. I think you get a little bit of help too. Which account do you think is going to age better based on what you have currently? What account do you think is going to age better based on what you have currently? Well, I think for both the accounts that I'm playing now, it'll be alternating between doing old content and new content. So on both accounts, I'll start preparing for Galactic Legend Leia. I'll do old journeys on both accounts, but it'll be different. I think these accounts are actually going to be quite similar. I don't know how much deviation there's going to be, because like the rate at which they're coming out with journeys right now, you don't really have time to do anything else if that's what you're doing. So basically the Loquitur account is about a year ahead, and it will be better. If you're talking about the new journeys for a new account, I do think the Profundity journey, Hope of the Rebellion, is a better journey for today. Executor gives you a big capital ship faster, but Profundity sets you up in a way where you get a lot more of the event stuff closed out earlier. You get Smuggler's Run done real early. You get a bunch of the assault battles under control earlier. So I think that's probably a better snowball. It takes longer to get your big capital ship, but I think it'll once it gets rolling, it'll roll faster than an Executor account. Do a lot of roster reviews to help pay for your new fridge. That's funny, Jar Jar. Lax Dad says, I'm on the finishing touches of Executor now, looking forward to the first GL. Which one would you recommend? I really like JMK versus SLKR. Thoughts? So JMK is great if you have Wat Tambor. Some people don't have Wat Tambor finished out, and JMK requires a 7-star Wat Tambor. So as long as you got that, that's good. And then once you get JMK, JMK with no cat is like the 5th best Galactic Legend, and JMK with cat is like 2nd best. So cat is a huge thing, and honestly, I don't think I would have said this in the past until I actually got JMK myself, but I've tried to use him in a lot of different ways without cat, and it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's to the extent that I would say I probably wouldn't go for JMK if I couldn't get cat. Now, you can get cat. I mean, it's not too much trouble, right? Because you can buy her out of some shops. You can get her out of Proving Grounds. You can do a refresh on Proving Grounds. So cat's not that hard to get. But JMK is going to include those two things. You got to have a Wat Tambor to get started, and you have to have a commitment to getting your cat. Mark B says, hit the like button. Darth Trey heard the word margarita. Sign me up. Nice. All right, well, let's get into this Grand Arena. If somebody does a super chat for an account review, that's cool. We'll get to that when I see it pop up. My opponent for the Loquitur account, 8.3 million galactic power for Rebel Alliance 2345. He's not just power hungry, he is power greedy. The whole alliance is. He's a scruffy-looking, power-greedy Rebel Alliance. I don't know. That's a lot of words that don't seem like they belong in the same sentence, but okay, that's what we got. Galactic power, 3.4 in ships, 5 in characters. That's quite a bit of ships, so he's probably got lots of good stuff over there. Galactic War Battles 1, 26,000. It's 4,400 a year, so that's pretty much 6 years that this person's been playing. All right. Twice as long as my account, more than twice as long. All right, I didn't click the right button. I clicked on Xanadu Blood for half a second too long and it opened up the ship. All right, let's look at inventory for ships. Okay, I wish they put the capital ships at the top. I'm always more interested in seeing that stuff than I am the other regular ships. So we do have an Executor. We don't have a Profundity. We've got Negotiator. No Malevolence? Am I seeing this right, that there's no Malevolence in this account? Okay, we'll take small blessings where we can get them. 7-star Executor, Negotiator, but no Malevolence. Okay. That's odd. If my opponent watches this, you really should at least unlock the Malevolence at 5 stars. It's worth having. You've already got the Geos. You've got these other pilotless ships started, so there's no reason not to have a Malevolence somewhere in the account. Alright. Is he going for Leviathan, do we think? Extinction, TIE Reaper. That doesn't look like he's ready for Leviathan if he's going for it. 4 Galactic Legends, Slugman, Jedi Master Luke, Sith Eternal, and SLKR. We've got General Skywalker in the house, Revans, Malik, all the stuff. The usual toys. Is there a Star Killer in here somewhere? Where is the Star Killer? I don't see Star Killer. Huh. Interesting. We got Savage. We have Relic Triumvirate in here. Okay. Some Omicrons on some First Order stuff. And then we've got a bunch of Gear 12 stuff. Let's take a look at mods. See what we're in for them. Speed of these characters. Mara Jade, fastest non-GL character. 332. It's pretty good for a Mara Jade, but it's not good if that's the fastest character you've got in your whole account. Let's see, 314 on Leia. That's dropping off fast. All right. 312 on Hermit Yoda. Okay, so he's going to have a group of characters here around 300. So we have some advantages on speed, but he's got a lot of his speed stuff spread out, so we gotta pay attention to it. All right. Let's see. Hit the like button, people. Yeah, quite a few people haven't hit the like button. If you could please get out your lightsaber, or get out your Kyber crystal powered scythe like Grandma Mod has here. Look at this thing. It's not a lightsaber, but it's a Kyber crystal powered scythe. She could cut you in two with that thing, and believe me, if you don't farm your mods, she will. Also, maybe bring it after you if you don't hit the like button. Maybe that's going to be her new job. Maybe she's going to be Grandma Like Button. Yeah, I don't think so, but who knows. All right. Unlocked Jabba today on one of my accounts. Time to grind for the alt. Nice, Mark B. Congrats. Roy D. Mercer, question. In your updated gear video, you stated that you could farm enough materials for a Relic 8 in 4 days and a Relic 9 in a further 7 days. Could you elaborate on the process? I'm coming up short. What I meant by that was take a Relic 7 character to Relic 8. So if you've already got a character at Relic 7 and you take a break from your Relic cycle, it'll take you 4 days to get the materials to get to a Relic 7 character to Relic 8, and it will take you 11 days to get a character to Relic 9. So 11 days total for a Relic 9 from Relic 7. So if that wasn't clear, then that's the issue. But basically, what I did for that calculation is I said, okay, for a period of X, so however long it takes, we're going to build Electrium conductors with the stuff that we buy out of the shard shop. We're going to build Zinbittle cards and impulse detectors with stuff that we get out of the shops plus farm. And eventually for the year to keypads, same thing. We're going to build them or buy them. So for that 11-day period, for a Relic 9, what you would do, instead of farming to Relic a character, you would just be coming in here and using your fleet energy to farm these nodes. And you would be using your raid currency to buy this material. So if you buy these with raid, no, of course it's not going to give me anything that I'm looking for, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? So that's 1.3 raids where you just spend all of your currency here on stuff that you plan to chop up in the scavenger, and meanwhile you farm this stuff from the fleet nodes to chop up at the scavenger. And my calculation says if you do it that way, if all of your raid purchases and farming go toward a Relic 8, you can do it in 4 days. All right. 4 days from Relic 7 to Relic 8, and 7 from Relic 8 to Relic 9. Yes, that's what the calculation said. Just finished my second Relic 9 for the Leviathan journey. Just 5 Relic 7s and 2 Relic 5s left. It's a lot of Relic levels for the Leviathan. Do you know what Omicrons are needed for Afra? I don't. I don't know that. All right. Jar Jar Binks came in with a super chat and a heart. All right. If you want me to look at your account, man, you just got to tell me. David James says, could you take a look, please? He gives me a super chat. All right. We'll take a look. Roy D. Mercer says, I'm mainly struggling on impulse detectors. Where are you getting the impulse detectors? Are you building them, farming them, or buying them? Because basically, with the new guide, whenever we go in here to guild events, we're not spending any of this currency anymore ever, except for things that we would have to farm with regular energy. So like this part right here, if I wanted to farm that, it would be with regular energy. If I wanted to farm this, it would be with light and dark energy. I don't want to do that, right? So I'm not just buying stuff with Get 1 anymore to help complete relics. I'm only buying stuff that that would help me either build materials at the scavenger or prevent me from having to farm these gold materials with light and dark energy. So like these med packs, I used to buy med packs out of here. Nope, don't buy med packs anymore ever. So we buy those, and then we buy these right here whenever we see them. And that's literally all I'm using Get 1 for. So if you finish out a territory battle, that's quite a bit of Get 1 that you could use to make impulse detectors. You can buy impulse detectors here as well. On this slot, I think it costs $12.30 for 2 of them, something like that. And if you look at what you could buy Kairos, so let's say we spent $1,200 on Kairos here, you would buy 20 Kairos. So if that's what's really holding you up, then maybe you buy that. If these pieces are what's holding you up, then you would buy those. Let's go take a look and see if I can see what's on the Obticeo shipment tab. There you go. Man, I remembered that. $12.30 for 2. So if you then go back, calculate how many materials you would need to crush up to make these impulse detectors, 2 impulse detectors is worth a lot more than 20 Chirotech, right? So same thing with injector cells. You can buy a Cairo here with your Get 2, or we're always short on injectors. We can just save the Get 2 and buy that, and not make Cairo purchases out of this shop. So I've found that I'm keeping up fairly well without buying Cairos here. So I've been buying some impulse detectors out of this shop. And it takes a lot, right? So with, I don't know, with a territory battle or something like that, you only might be able to make like 2, maybe 3 purchases out of here. But this is a good place to get them. And then I think if you look at the Conquest, I don't think we like to buy them out of Conquest, right? Let me go take a look and make sure there's not something in Conquest that I'm not thinking of. Find those. All right, so we can buy them out of this shop. We can buy them here. And then out of Conquest, 5 for 1,035. That's a lot. So actually, if you spend 1,035 on materials, I think you will make more than 5, because it's 120 for 10. So you'd buy 80 materials. Is that right, or is it 15 that you know? It's got to be. It's 15. I think it's actually 15 that you buy. So 8 times 15 is 4 times 30 is 120. So how much could we get for 120 of those? We would get, we'd build 3 times this, so we'd build 15. So you're better off buying this gear from the Conquest Scavenger and converting it to impulse detectors than you are to buy the impulse detectors. Huh. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. You can get... Yeah, okay, that's just because I'm almost complete on this one. All right, that's what it is. Okay. So it takes... Yeah, like 9 of them. So 2 impulse detectors would be 18. Huh. I thought it cost more to build impulse detectors. So that's actually not that great of a deal out of the guild event store then. Because if you're only getting 2 for $12.30, and that only is the value of 18 of these, that's not a great deal. So that would make it worth like 1,600. Yeah, that's not that great of a deal. So you can buy them out of here, but it's not as good of a deal as I thought. That's not as good of a deal as I had thought. But anyway, it's an option. It's something that you can do. All right, we took a long time answering that question. Let's go back and take a look at Super Chat. My recommendations on Afra Omicrons, 0. They're only active in 5v5, so it's only half value. All right, so let's take a look at the ally code here. 496487. My in-game name is James A.D. James Zod. James Ad. James A.D. All right. Finishing Star Killer, but not sure about my next journey. Okay. TK says Afra slaps without Omicrons. Ray says, DL, your shirt must have green fibers because it's clashing a little with your green screen, making you look fuzzy. Yeah, it's making my camera wonky. I didn't realize that, so yeah. The get one makes sense. I only buy the Mark V data pads. I'm saving for Malik still. I suppose if I wasn't saving for him, it'd be a big help on impulse detectors. Conquest is a no-go. Appreciate the input. All right. Let's take a look at James here. 5.2 million galactic power, 2.4 in ships, 2.8 in characters. Yeah, look at that. Almost as much ships as characters. It's pretty fantastic. Galactic War Battles won 6,000, so year and a half old on the account. All right, that's quite a chunk of galactic power for a year and a half. Let's take a look at ships first. Which one do we got? Executor. Got Negotiator, Malevolence, 6-star Malevolence. Yeah, I'm having the same problem. I finished the Negotiator out to 7 stars, but I've been struggling to find priority to push the Malevolence up because it works okay at lower stars, and I need that currency for relicking characters like you were just talking about. So, yeah. All right, we got Executor. We've got some other miscellaneous ships in here that are okay. A lot of stuff, a lot of ships that have been farmed. This is pretty good, right? So we've got a bunch of stuff started, right? I like that. Free GP for your guild during territory battles. All right, so good ships here. Pilotless ships are all done. Geos aren't even gear 12. Nice. So you took them up to the exact required GP to do the Wat Tambor. 16.5, right? So do not gear 1 bit past 16.5. That's pretty funny. All right, let's take a look at characters. Jedi Master Kenobi, got a Kenobi and a cat. And you said you're finishing up the Star Killer. Okay. So we've got Skywalker in the house. We've got Rebens? Question mark? Sith Empire not built yet. Okay. Alright, so Sith Empire is not built yet. Jedi Knight Revan is. Okay. I would probably still go for Jabba on this account. Start with a CLS team, right? You could use a CLS team in this account. So it's just a matter of whether or not you want to do the Jedi Knight Luke journey. And then once you get Jabba, you get JML quickly thereafter. So it's kind of a 2 for the price of 1 Galactic Legend journey. Or if you want something easier than that, you could go with SLKR or Rey. You got a bunch of the stuff for SLKR. Do you already have Finalizer underway? Because the other ships, yeah, so you're already working on the Finalizer event. That's cool. So yeah, you can make a grab for SLKR. So here's the thing. You have time to do another big journey. If you started right now and said, I want Leia, but I want Leia free to play, we've still got to figure out all our requirements. There's still going to be Rex and Nisa at least that have to be farmed to 7 stars before you can get that Galactic Legend. So I'm thinking you definitely have time to do another Galactic Legend in between, unless you're going to buy those characters. If you're willing to spend money and buy the characters, you could just work on the requirements as they come out and go straight for Galactic Legend Leia. Even if she's not a better Galactic Legend than a bunch of the rest of the stuff, you know, still it'll be worth having. And it'll somehow be good for a new raid and a bunch of new content and a bunch of, you know, like the next 23 conquests will have that in it. So that would be the choice. Go kind of free to play, fit a journey in. I feel like if you did Jabba and Jedi Master Luke, you could either do Jabba into Jedi Master Luke, or you could do Jabba, and by then maybe you'd be ready for the Leia relics. Start relicking the stuff for Leia. And then come back around for Luke. Really, I feel like doing a bunch of little journeys like Afra and Inquisitors and a bunch of stuff like that is less of a payoff. I did a little bit of that on the Loquitur account. I built a bunch of stuff. So I built Kenobi, and for about a year, I've just been building stuff, you know. I built fleets, I built some teams, but I haven't built another Galactic Legend in a year, and it's not good. So you need to just trade off. Build a Galactic Legend, then do something else, then build a Galactic Legend, do something else. So if you're finishing up with Starkiller, that's your something else. You need to go into a Galactic Legend. My opinion. One man's opinion. Commander Ahsoka Tano, 358. That's pretty good. 22 speed there, 25, 21. Maybe some calibration left to do on that. 23, 26. Nice. I have a bunch of mods that are like this. They're gold with 4 speed hits, like 21, 22 speed. And they just never made it, you know. If they ever bring out 7 dot mods, man, the Darth Loquitur account's going to have a bunch of opportunities. I've probably got like, I don't know, I think I've got like 15 of those kind of mods that are really good mods, but they never got the 5th hit. Dash Rendar is super fast too. Second fastest non-GL, 357. 357 Magnum on Dash Rendar. Mara Jade, 343. That's fast for Mara Jade for sure. 16, got some more opportunity on that. Yeah, 14 there, 24. And it's just the speed mod there. It's pretty good though. Moff Gideon's up here. Not even gear 12 yet, and he's already 304. Nice to see you giving some love to Gideon. Alright, so your mods are in pretty good shape. Alright, if there's anything else that you want to ask me, feel free to. Otherwise, we'll pack it in there. Yeah, I really think, you know, if it was my account, I'd be doing the same thing I'm doing on the other accounts. I'd build Jabba. I would already start staging the characters and gear 12ing everything for Leia's journey as it comes out. And then, you know, as soon as you're finished with Jabba, start relicking all the Leia requirements. The relics will finish up about the time you finish up the farming. And 7 months from now or so, you'll have Galactic Legend Leia as well. Alright, let's get back into GAC. And go see what this scruffy looking Rebel Alliance guy left for me on defense. So he left Jabba. And it's low relic Jabba, so relic 7 on Jabba. I have Kenobi on offense, so I figure probably use Kenobi there. I don't think we'll time out, right? We should be able to get through that due to his low relic levels if we use a good Datacron. Here we've got my least favorite, well, almost my least favorite. So we've got Mon Mothma with Cara Dune. Don't have a Kyle Katarn in there, though. Not the Mon Mothma team like this is pretty bad. Mon Mothma team with 1 or 2 turn meter generators and a Kyle Katarn in there is nasty. Alright, and then we got Traya down here. Oh man, Traya. No Malgus. It's just Triumvirate with Savage and Talon. But still, that's pretty rough. So he's got Jedi Master Luke. And if he puts this stuff up front and then puts Luke like on the back wall, didn't he have Luke? Let me go check. Maybe I'm getting myself confused. If we use Sith Eternal on that and we get to the back wall and there's another GL, it could be a showstopper for us. Yeah, I think he had, yeah, there's Luke right there. So he has Jedi Master Luke. SLKR. So he'll have SLKR on offense. Sith Eternal will be on offense. Jabba's down on defense. Although, see, I read into people too much of my own tactics, right? Because the only way that I would ever put Jabba up here in front of fleets is if I also had a GL down here on the back wall, and I was hoping to trap them here, and they don't get the fleets and they don't get the back zone. So this is what I call a permission strategy, right? Like, you've got permission to take this zone, but then I try to hang you up on the other two zones. So if I'm looking at this defense, I feel like there's a Jedi Master Luke on the back wall. But we've flailed against this team before and really only beat it with a GL. I think I did beat it one time using like 3 or 4 different teams. But, yeah. Kind of don't want to have to do that. Let's see. A clean win on Triumvirate. I don't think Troopers can do it, because they'll get hung up on Savage. The instant kill doesn't work. Wampa and Nest don't work because of the instant kill. The Omicron is nasty. I don't know. I've never tried like the Lord Vader killing Fennec team. Is there enough debuffs here that I could use the Fennec team, get an instant kill, and just evaporate Savage? Snipe Traya with the Mando. Did you see Zareth had a video showing Night Sisters as a counter for Jabba? Oh, okay. No, I hadn't seen that. But that's, I think, doesn't that include at least a Gear 12 Marin to do that? Don't you have to have a Gear 12 Marin to do the Jabba thing? At least. David James says, thanks, DL. I think Jabba will come next. Jedi Knight Luke is just such a long journey. Yeah, it is. Yep. It is long. I don't know. I feel like I want to try to be able to get through this thing. The Bounty Hunters do have quite a few assists, which is not going to go well with Traya. The thing is, like, all the teams that I like to build have a ton of assists. So everything does badly against a Traya lead. Jedi Knight Luke, for example, certain versions of a Jedi Knight Luke team don't really use that many assists. But my version of the Jedi Knight Luke uses all kinds of assists. Darth Robre says, I just beat one with Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon Jinn worked for me, but maybe RNG. I think my Qui-Gon's on defense, though. I've been leaving Qui-Gon on defense for a long time. Yeah, so he's sitting on D. He's playing D for me. One of the few decent defensive teams that I have. We'll just use Sith Eternal. We'll just use C and Watt and get through to the back and see what we've got back there. I don't think we need a very good Datacron. We'll take one because we're not going to not take a Datacron, right? Crit damage. Crit avoidance. That's interesting. Crit damage, health steal. Sure, we'll take this one. And then we'll just link up Savage and Nihilist doesn't pose that much of a threat, but the Execute's still a lot of damage even if he can't insta-kill you. I don't know. I think we link Savage and Traya and just deal with it. The Omicron is dead, right? We bring in a Dark Side Galactic Legend, and the Omicron doesn't work for Traya. believe that to be the case. So this is basically an Omicron-free battle now. Well, Savage Omicron still, right? But fine. We're not too worried about Savage because we're going to take him out in one fell swoop. Okay. Talon leaping over. I am so isolated. I feel so alone. Alright. Just waiting on the ult now. There's no reason to wait for the ult, right? We don't have to build up damage for any reason. Does anybody else... Do you guys like that animation where Talon like jumps through the screen and like almost touches your face when she attacks? I think that animation is just weird when she like tries to get behind you to hit you. Looks clunky. It like freezes my computer up just a little bit for a second. Alright, we'll zap this down. And then what am I going to use against JML if he's on the back wall? I'll have a choice. I can either try to two-shot Jabba or go for a sure thing on JML. Or maybe Kenobi can get a one-shot on Jabba with the lower relics. We'll have to see. This Nihilist, though, wow. He's a chonker. Look at this. Just throwing lightning down right and left on him and nothing's happening. Alright, 75 banners. Good enough. Alright. Here we've got First Order stuff. We don't have any tenacity down. So, in theory, we could Wampa this. We could do a couple different things. What's the cheapest team that I can use here and win? I ask myself this question a lot these days. We could do something like a Dash Rendar, I suppose. How fast are they? Can I get over them with a Mara Jade? 224, adding 100 speed, 324. So, 336. Yeah, they're going to be too fast. I'd have to use troopers or something to get around them. Does Iden Versio kill this team? Can I use Iden here? We've used Iden before on quite a few First Order teams. Works okay-ish. We could use Snowtrooper and Stark here. Hey DL, it would be an honor for you to destroy my Jabba in our squad shard. Callan Rain is my account. Playlist says use Iden. There's some assists here. It's not a ton. I don't know. We're going to try it. We're going to try Iden here, see if we can make it work. See if we can get through this cheap. No tanks, right? So, oh, there is a tank. There's this tank. But we can go over here and potentially try to just snipe this Omicron out before it's even relevant. Okay. Omicron snipe complete. We're going to wait. We're not going to do the... we're not going to do the buff up yet. Okay. Hitting my Stark. Another one of their First Order down. In on the tank. Let's get over here on the Executioner, see if we can do something here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the taunt. Get some retaliation going on. Now we got to get up the bubble. Oh, too late. Dang it. Iden's just chilling. She didn't want to take a turn there. Okay. And now it doesn't matter. I guess we should have bubbled that one turn before. Lost a couple banners. So be it. 3 banners lost. Dang it. All right. What are we going to do here? We can nest this because there's no Kyle Katarn, but man, I really, truly do hate that against Cara Dune. But there's no turn meter gain, right? So with no turn meter gain, nest is going to take plenty of turns. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to scoundrel it up here. You know what? We're going to take Kira. We're going to give Nest the buffed up offense. So we'll get 10% offense stacking 3 times, and then when we get a critical hit, we'll regain protection. That'll help avoid the chance that we might get one-shotted by this guy. Shock grenade, healing immunity, speed down, exposes. This is all just trash, right? We don't care about any of this. 105% potency. They'll be sharing potency. There's no dazes on that, is there? The primary target is Empire. Expose them. Defense down, ability block, healing immunity, speed down. You've mentioned before the pain of waiting so long for a GL with the Obticeo account. Where's that absence of a GL felt besides GAC? It's a noob question, but I don't have a GL yet and I don't know. You feel it a lot in Conquest as well. So when you get into Conquest, there's 2 things. First of all, you need to be able to beat the teams in hard Conquest to do very well. Okay, that, fine. Everybody knows that. But if you've got like only 1 or 2 teams that you can beat stuff with in hard Conquest, you're just always out of stamina. And then it doesn't matter. I mean, you could say, well, I want to refresh 10 times a day. You just wouldn't have the stamina on any characters to be able to get that done. With a Galactic Legend, you usually get the Galactic Legend and you get at least one off team that you can do something with. Where's Biggs? Let's get in a loop with Biggs here. And we'll just do basics for now. So yeah, then so with a GL, you usually get another team. So like if you do SLKR, you'll get the SLKR team. But then you can play that without crew, and you can build another team with the better first order stuff around crew, and the easy stuff to beat in Conquest, you'll be able to beat with the crew team. Then you can have like a GL team, a second team, and some other CLS or Padme team or something like that. So that's the idea, is that getting that GL, the GL journey, kind of helps you focus and get good teams that can beat everything in Conquest, and also get you enough teams to share out the stamina loss. The other place you feel it is Proving Grounds. Once you get to 4 million, Obticeo, for example, got to 4 million with no, I couldn't do any of the Proving Grounds. So I just had CLS. I did what Proving Grounds I could. Got one of them done with a Radis version of the team, but it leaves you feeling kind of left behind in that regard. All right, this healing immunity is killing me, and I can't seem to get it off. And even though they don't have turn meter gain, it looks like that healing immunity is going to cost us our life. As soon as we take our next turn, we're going to attack. We're not going to be able to heal. And then whoever just touches us is going to kill us. So the healing immunity with Cassian is the problem. I should have bailed out of there without leaving him have turn meter. I don't know why I let him have turn meter there. That was just kind of dumb. Okay. Now we need to recover from that. Do I want to use Treya here? Because, I mean, I could have used something like Treya Nest. I could still do Treya. I could just do, like, I can't do Troopers now because I let them have turn meter. How about we try that Bounty Hunter team? Let's use the Lord Vader Bounty Hunter Killer team. And, or Lord Vader Killer Bounty Hunter team. This one. And if Cara Dune presents a problem for us, we'll just kill her once and for all with Mando. We'll save the crit damage one for the Galactic Republic versus Jabba. The Cara is a huge problem for Nest. Are you taking advantage of low star Captain Rex with Phoenix yet? Well, no. What should I be doing with that? What do I get with low star Phoenix and Rex? Because my Phoenix are trash. They're still like the Gear 8 garbage that you have when you beat Thrawn for the first time ever. Right? So if a 3-star Rex and all of those trash Phoenix are good enough to do something, no, I'm not taking advantage of it. The only Phoenix that I have that's any good is my Hera Syndulla, of course. Relic 5 from the Profundity Journey. Okay. I got him back. Let's do this. Probably should have put Bosk in the lead because I'm not getting enough stuff to debuffs to remove to get the Fennec contract. So yeah, when I'm not going against Lord Vader, I need to remember to put Bosk in the lead on that team. I've got it pre-made, preset, but then I need to change it for not doing Lord Vader actually. Alright. Should be no problem to get him out of here. Whistling Boyds. Almost killed Mon Mothma too. I'm amazed at how well the Phoenix do now. So tell me what do they do? What do they do? Because my Phoenix are... Maybe they're even on defense, right? Yeah, they're on defense. But they're... Like I said, they're just the Gear 9 stuff. They're the Gear 9 stuff from Gear 8, Gear 9 from... Maybe... no, I don't think I ever built Ezra. I was going to say maybe I've got Ezra built, but I don't think I ever built Ezra on this account. Okay. What do I want to do here? We've got Qui-Gon up top. I don't really want to have to use a really good team here. Can't use Empire because Zam's given too much speed, so I can't use Mara Jade. How much area effect do we have here? We have an area effect on him, and that's pretty much it, right? So what if we did... What if we did Dash? Could Dash kill this team, I wonder? Vandor, L3, Queel, IG-11. Just waste a bunch of time, He'll have a hard time ever killing Vandor just with one area effect. Every time they kill L3, she'll come back. IG can be a pain in the butt with Queel. Although if he rockets L3 and she gets killed by a rocket, that's just it, right? Yeah, there's a risk there. It's a serious investment to get the Phoenix to a level where they do endgame things, but seems worth it for higher tier Kyber. But you got to tell me, Jar Jar, are you using the Phoenix like geared up to gear 11 or 12, or are you using like garbage gear 8 Phoenix? That is the question I'm asking. Are you using like trash tier Phoenix, or did you actually invest something in the Phoenix? That's the question on the table. All right. Man, I do not want to use a good team here. All right, so if we save gas for the back wall, we'll have gas, we'll have troopers still. Although I think my troopers are faster than... My troopers might be faster than he can make his bounty hunters here, unless he's got really 294, 20%, 60. Be adding 66, 275 and 66 ain't enough. So this is the only other character that might be fast enough. 273 and 66 ain't fast enough. So I could just use troopers and walk through this, I guess. I hate using them here, but can't be dropping battles everywhere, so let's just get this, get in here, and get it done. Captain Rex at 3 stars is useful with the Phoenix, easy to justify with how low it is to gear them to gear 12, and you can use their ship abilities. It punches way up, and you could use it in GAC. How did this bracket of 5v5 go? I went 2-1. I'm at 1-1 right now. And expecting I'll probably go 1-2. I got a big opponent that I'm fighting here with a bunch of stuff on offense, and I don't have anything on defense. I got garbage defense on this account right now. So he put Jabba the Hutt on defense. He's got stuff that can stop me. I don't have anything that can stop him. And then it just comes down to fleets. And last time, man, I had really rotten luck on fleets and lost because of fleets. I predicted that correctly, guys. Once I lost that battle with the profundity against the Executor, I didn't clear fleets. He cleared one more fleet battle than I did and won. So that's this. Let's see if he's got that JML on the back wall. I'm really expecting to see the JML on the back wall. Really expecting that. Oh, my opponent's killing everything. Oh my god. Ermagerd, he's killing everybody. Alright, he's got a Radis team back here, Geos, and then Iden. Iden, we're gonna Wampa. I don't want to do something else. This we can use CLS or something. This we can kill stuff. Okay. We've still got CLS, we've still got gas. So we've still got our Radis team that we can use against his Qui-Gon team. I've been successful with that quite a bit. So let's take the Radish team in here. Take in the radishes. Okay. And the question is, do I want to boot Mon Mothma? I have Mon Mothma in this team. She's good at removing buffs. It'll help me get around Kenobi, for example. I don't really have anything else I want to put in here. I do want to use a Datacron, so let's just go in here and see what we've got for 15% max health for Datacrons, crit damage. Ooh, that's really good. This one's less good. Crit okay, that's good. That's fine. I'll take this one. And we'll use Mon Mothma to get rid of the taunt on old Ben if he decides to taunt. I had a 12.3 million opponent in my bracket. Luckily, I dodged him by losing the first round. Let's just get the foresights off of everybody. And we'll just start. We'll try to get a stun over here on Mace. And we'll try to take some shots over here on... this might actually work out pretty quickly, because we can get this, and then this, and we're already into the second phase of the battle with Anakin, and we got a good stun on him. Alright, this is where we need our extra rebel trooper here to remove this buff. There we go. Now, hey, how'd Kenobi get that back? Shakti gave him back his taunt. Alright, let's hit Anakin. See, oh, we got another stun. That's lovely. Okay. Gotta work on Mace. He lost his buff immunity. This should be it. Yeah, there we go. 65 banners. The Radis counter is pretty good there. You do have to play it by feel though. Like there's different things that happen in different matchups. So you really got to kind of work around whatever tanks he's got and stuff like that. All right, Galactic Republic. Let's do the let's put Hermit Yoda in here, to be honest, as the 5th. Try to get a little more damage in here. We'll use the Datacron that has the best. There we go. Tons of crit damage. So we'll go for bulk and crit damage. Equip that. Alright. So we're going to go in, try to get a fast half ult, kill. Actually, with a Relic 5 Chrysanthemum, I don't think we even have to worry about it. We'll probably just do a full ult, right? Shakti is a good 5th. I'd rather have Shakti in here. A little bit more recovery. A little more buff removal, maybe. Offense up on basic helps damage. So grant offense up to allies who didn't already have it. So you're taking that in for the offense up. Okay, I can buy that. All right, let's get it done. Let's get it done. We got to kill Chrysanthemum twice. I think so. That's fine. Let's try to get a big hit off on Leia here first. Start working on her. Okay. That'll be enough of this turn-taking nonsense. Had it with your turns. Okay, and we'll do this. Alright, let's go in there like that. Oh, man. This is super annoying. I kind of don't want to kill Chrysanthemum here. So I think we are going to end up taking the early ult and killing Leia. Maybe? Question mark. All right. Or maybe I can get her this way. Nope, that's not enough. Okay. We should be at the full ult next time Kenobi gets a turn, so that's what it is. We just got to hurry. We got to quit wasting time because we do not want to time out. All right, get her out of here. All right, we'll get Lando out of here next. Greedo. Okay. And somebody's about to buy the farm, right? Because the Rancor's about to come out. Not much we can do about that. We want to kill Chrysanthemum so that he doesn't have a target for his assists. Yeah, Kenobi's going down. There's nothing we can do to help with that, is there? All right, let's just kill him off. I'm wasting time again. We don't want to waste time. All right, come on. Let's go. Rancor, yummy, yummy. Yeah, we know. Just a little too slow on that. A little too slow. But all right. Okay, so we've got Grievous. We've got Iden on the back wall. So I think we use Jedi here. And I think we use the Revan version of the Jedi. And we'll just use them all. Swap out old Ben for Yoda. Make things go faster. I feel like that's... We just want to kill these robots in a hurry. Go for something with crit damage. Crit chance, crit damage, crit damage. Let's look for crit damage. There we go. Just all it's got is crit damage. Fine, we'll take it. Okay. This should be alright. Jabba's gonna eat someone soon. Yup. He was waving his finger at that Rancor. Really wasn't much we could do about it. Let's do this first. And then let's pass the turn over to Luke. Have Luke just stun everybody. And then we'll kill Magna Guard. Okay, hop over here. Get some foresights on the characters that can get them. Okay. Yoda go to the back. And Droideka should be gone. Pop Savior on Revan now. Because that's just kind of how it works. Okay, let's give him the assist. See if we can keep him alive. Maybe a stun? Yeah, no, we took him down below full protection, so that didn't stick. Alright, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do this. Just keep giving him back little bits of protection. Alright, that's it. He stayed alive. That's all we really needed out of him. Whoop. Alright. Not good banners, but whatever. It's Grievous. Okay, now I still have CLS, I still have gas, I still got a ton of stuff. So what do I take here? What do I take here? How's my opponent doing? Has he got me all... Oh, he cleared my fleets too. Zoinks. Yeah, that's probably going to be a loss if he cleared my fleets. Let's see how he did. Looks like he's doing well. Yep. Everything in one shot. It looks like he hasn't dropped a battle yet. Oh, he did. Oh, he dropped a battle against Geos. What do you know? That Relic Spy surprised somebody. That's the only battle he dropped, though. I dropped a battle on his Mon Mothma team, so that makes us even. So yeah, he's definitely in the lead. He can clear me. He'll get 1860-ish for banners. Yeah, so this is not this is not good. Not good for us. All right. We can use a Datacron because we've got plenty of them. So let's just throw something in here because we can. Sure, there's some extra crit damage that'll make it go faster. Let's go. You're attempting to enter a battle with a squad that is not full. I did that. All right, y'all. I see quite a few people in here who have not activated their like sabers. If you could just do that for me, reach down, give that little like button a tap, give it a love tap, give it a thump, smack it down, whatever you got to do. Get that thing out of here. Unless you're driving. If you're listening to me while you're driving, using it as like background noise or something, then please, by all means, do not actually hit the like button. Just stay focused on driving. That's better. Better for the other people on the road. Being responsible and whatnot. Ramp up a little bit here. If we take a basic attack and kill somebody, they're just going to res anyway because they got the little circle buff on them. So not a lot of motivation to do that. Alright, now we're going to kill everybody. Kill Iden 7 or 8 times. You know, if you don't have the Omicron on Iden, you could probably put her on defense and fool a lot of people. To be honest, I didn't even look and verify that she had the Omicron before I went in there. I just assumed. Alright, we got CLS. So we're just going to take CLS in here. Punch a hole in Radis. We'll be done with this battle. We should be able to get full max banners off of this. Do we have any more light side bonuses? Crit chance, crit damage. Sure, we'll take that one. All right. So, does anybody else have experience with the Captain Rex thing? So, I'm curious to know, guys. Seriously, if people have been using Captain Rex and Phoenix to some great effect, I would like to hear your 3-star Rex Phoenix stories. Man, I am losing protection on all these guys. Somehow, like, they are doing a ton of damage. I feel like my Rogue One guys don't even do as much damage as these guys are doing. They're hitting hard. I lost a ton of banners. 60. I'm glad I didn't take a different team in there because I would have completely underestimated them. I would have completely underestimated them. All right, Empire. We've still got gas to use up front, so we can use gas up there, which means we can use Palpatine here. Mara Jade. I might just go with this. Underdog it by 1. Try to get some extra banners. This should be plenty to kill everybody. Right? Mara Jade should be faster than all of their Geos. We got her at 312. 312 at gear 12. And he's at like 319 or 321 or something like that. 318. Yeah, so he can go. He can kick the brute. Mara Jade lights it off. Darth Vader does his thing. So, he should be good. Let's kill some Geos. I don't just want to kill Geos, though. I want to kill Geos with the maximum possible banners. That's the thing. That's the thing. And Vader's just a little bit too fast. That is not great. So Vader's going to have to take a counterattack here. Maybe. Yeah. Nothing I can do about it. I thought Thrawn was faster than Vader, but nope. Alright. So now we should have this stuff under control. Vader can do Merciless Massacre. And we can just start killing Geos. We'll save the Force Crush. We'll do the Force Crush here, right now. Oh man. That cost me one of my instances of Massacre. Alright, 66. Dang it. Oh, never mind. 66 is the most I could have got. I only undermanned it by 1. Alright. All good. Now let's get gas up here. The question is, what is the absolute minimum amount of gassing to get this done? If I did gas and 2 clones, does that do the trick? Can I kill this with gas and 2 clones and underman it? Because if I bring in more clones, they're going to lose protection. And then I'm just going to lose more banners, right? What do you guys think about this? Underman it, gas, and 2 clones. Mando's the only threat. I feel like this team might have a hard time even sitting Skywalker down in the first place. We got a mod that has a ton of defense in it, right? Yeah, okay. That's the one we want. This is the defense one. Yeah, I don't know. I think that minimizes the amount of banners that we can lose. I feel like if we put 2 more clones in there, we're just going to lose 4 more banners, right? We'll lose the +2 for undermanning, and we'll lose the protection. All right, +4 banner. Okay. We're just going to go in on Beskar. Okay, damage immunity. We don't really mind the damage immunity so much. Once he goes into birds, oh, more damage immunity. Now he's in bird stance. So we got to try to just kill him now. Yup. Get out of here. She's immune. We don't care. Go over here on... Dang it, Lando. Stealing my banners, bruh. Yep. Banners have been stolen. And if I had 2 more clones in here, I just would have lost more banners. Blah. 64. Okay. Maybe I could have done it with 1. Maybe I could have just done it with 5s. I didn't even think of that. Why did I not think of that? I could have just done 1 trooper. All right, what do we got? We got Radish, fleet. We've got a finalizer fleet, and we've got what looks to be a profundity fleet, but only has home 1 instead of profundity. Okay. So where do I need to take my profundity? The Rebel fleet is probably his best fleet, by the looks of it. The First Order fleet's also no joke. But we could do Separatists here, Profundity here, and Negotiator here. Okay. So we'll do Profundity on his Rebel fleet. I don't know, that feels like kind of wasteful. But the First Order fleet isn't that good, right? The First Order fleet is not as good as this fleet, even though it's only a Gear 12 Radis. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take out one of our reinforcements. We're going to go with only 2 reinforcements. We're going to take this. And they can still kill my Rebel Y-Wing. That's the thing. This fleet can still get that Rebel Y-Wing. I don't know. I'm probably overkilling it. But let's save banners on the Radis fleet if we need to pinch banners. We'll do a couple fleet battles. See if we've got any chance of winning this. I think he did a whole bunch of undermans on me because his score looks really good. So I think I'm going to be out of luck on trying to beat him. We're going to go ahead and do this. Work toward our ult first. Just stay on the tank. Just stay on the tank. Prevent recovery. Okay, switch over to Outrider. Take a whole bunch of assists. Okay. All right. Getting some good RNG here. He's not fighting back too much. We can bring this in. Put that Millennium Falcon on fire. No extra assists and garbage for you. Does get a reinforcement. It's okay. Bigs will go down pretty fast. Stay on him, I think. Yeah, we'll just do this. Get some extra buffs on my guys. We're not going to put the fire back on because he still has fire on him. Should be 71. Only 70. Dang. Lost protection on the bomber. I guess that's right. I guess it's only 71 with 2. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the score. Take a look at this score here. So he's got 3 battles left that he's going to wait to do. And he can score 210. And let's say each one of these 3 teams, he scores 67 banners. Times 3. And he's going to get 210 for the zone. So he'll be at 1833. Huh. That's not as good as I thought. Okay. So if we already have 1444, that means we need 389. And we're going to get 219 for the zone. Which means we need 85 banners per fight. We can't win. Can't win. Can't get 85 banners per fight, so this is going to be a loss. All right, well, let's just clean this up and be satisfied with it. Be happy that when we get our Jabba, our defense will be much better. Probably be the last round without Jabba, right? Because we've got a couple more weeks to go in this GAC. And then by the time we hit 3v3, I should have Jabba unlocked. Won't have the ult yet, but I should have Jabba. Alright, we'll just do it with this. We'll bring Plo in like that. We'll do 2 reinforcements. See what we can get. If I hadn't dropped that Mon Mothma battle, man, we'd have had a chance here. But dropping that battle, nope. I did not think of that healing immunity. That really makes me upset. Because I looked at Cassian at the start of that, and I said Cassian will be able to get his debuffs on me. You know, he's got enough potency, and they're going to share potency, and he'll get his debuffs. I didn't think through the fact that that healing immunity was going to kill me. Oh, and I underestimated this fleet too, because he didn't have an echelon, and I was like, it's not even that good of the version of it, doesn't have an echelon. But apparently it does for the first reinforcement. Alright, let's kill this thing off. Now, let's get buzz droids over onto the silencer. Okay, come on. Let's finish him off. Get this silencer out of here before he actually starts doing real damage. Man, when that silencer gets ramped up, boys and girls, it is no joke. I've in some of the old matchups with Negotiator, where it took forever to get to the Negotiator, I think my highest hit was something like 1.2 million. I critted on the special for like 1.2 million on a Houndstooth. It was a big number. Okay. Every time you do damage to the TIE silencer, it does 15% more damage for the rest of the combat, and it scales forever. It never stops scaling. So if you just tickle it, do little hits, lots of little assists, and don't kill him, he really gets ridiculous damage. Never tickle the silencer. All right, let's go in here and win this. And then my opponent can come in and clean up and win. Yeah, I definitely... I gotta get a better defense. Need that Jabba, and then when I get Jabba, I think I might put Jabba and JML both on defense. Put them both on defense, make it harder for my opponents. Alright. Scavenger Ray, get out of here. I'm leaving Anakin. I didn't put the taunt on because Anakin's the only one with damage. And if I put the taunt on, then my tank is going to get damaged too. So if I leave Anakin as the only one that's injured, it's actually more banners. 73. All right. Yeah, 1804, and he'll end up in the 1820s, 1830s pretty easily. So we have lost, boys and girls. All right, it's fine. GG, well played. All right. Let's take a look at the Obticeo stuff. Why didn't he clear you when he was going through? Because he gets more information that way. If he just leaves the last zone up, it makes it harder for me to know what he's actually going to get for a score. And it makes it easier for him to know how much he has to underman those last teams. So if I finished out at like 1835 banners, then he would know that he'd have to do a couple solos on that back wall to get enough banners. So going after your opponent has already fully played is a big advantage. So he just left that last zone there till after I play, then he'll go in there and clean it up. I think with Captain Rex you could passively gear him up, since you have a Relic Kanan and Hera, you're on the way to a good team. Replace Ezra with Rex and see what kind of holds you get on the back wall. All right, let's do that right now. let's just do it. I'm going to hit a button. It may cause, if it does, stick with me. All right, should be back now. For whatever reason, whenever I do that, it always locks my screen up. It's silly. All right, so we go in here for Captain Rex. Rex. What's up, Captain? All right, level 85. Here we go. Let's go. Done. Upgrade some gear. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we got him to gear 8, and then we ran it because I think I'm out of these. Let's see. Do we have some of those for purchase out of the... anywhere where I want to get them out of? Nothing. We'll get him later. All right, so there we go. Take his skills up. We'll put the Omega skills on him. I'm not even going to pay attention. He's a new character. He's probably got good skills for the Omegas. 20% damage, and if the attack resets all cooldowns. We can't put a Zeta on anything until we get Jabba done. What's this do? Extra damage. Okay, fine. Whatever. It's got words. It's got a lot of words. It must be good. No, do not use a Zeta. Okay. So do I have to have this on to make it any good? Well, in Grand Arena stuff. So does Captain Rex do something before the Omicron, or is that part of the deal? Where you're supposed to put the Omicron on him? Because I'm not going to Omicron him. I'm not going. I can't use a Zeta until I get Jabba. All Zetas must be saved for the slug. 11 speed, 18 speed, 15. These are good. Why didn't I take those up to 6 dots? Here's a 13 speed health mod. Oh my goodness. Awful. Missing crosses and pluses everywhere. Defense, 10 speed, protection, whatever. We need speed then here. Fine. There we go. Okay. So Rex has some mods on him. Confirm that. I would have to say the Ami is what makes him good in GAC. I've used him in TB, so no cron. Okay. Well, let's go into Grand Arena. And we will look at our defenses. And wherever we have Phoenix, we will put in a Rex. Chuck out an Ezra. Put in a Rex. Just pick Phoenix off of here. There we go. So, Captain Rex. He won't be any good till next lock-in, right? Because obviously, yeah, he's not upgraded for this. But that's tomorrow, right? So whenever we get through tomorrow, we'll upgrade him. We'll lock him in. He'll be better. Do we have another decent team that we could put on the back wall? What's a team? You know what? I'm not using Hut Cartel. on offense. I really haven't found an opportunity to use them. So, let's see. Contract, defeat the enemy leader. That's not great. Defeat an enemy with damage from thermal detonators. Fine. We'll just do that. We'll put them on defense for now. Try to beef up the back wall just a little bit so it's not quite so free. I got Maul up front. We've got Fin Poe, some kind of Padme team. It's all garbage. Does Zori have any? You know what? We're going to do that. We're going to take this out, and we're going to chuck in Zori and something else. What else do we have that's any good? Nothing. 0 things. Okay, so we'll put Stingray back in there. And then we'll do the same thing for Zori Bliss. Let's take her up and put mods on her. And, you know, just see if that'll scare anybody. You know, maybe they'll come in there and they'll be like, oh my god, it's the Zori team. Freak out. Start pushing buttons, you know, the usual. Okay, let's take a look at Zori. Let's take her up. Level 85. Give her some upgrades. Should be the same thing, right? We'll run out of these. Nope. Nope. Something different. Cuffs. I don't know. Whatever. Something's holding us up. Fine. If Zori is stealthed. Okay, fine. That looks okay. Captain's Medallion. Allows you to take over any Imperial shuttles that might be on the battlefield. It's just pretty hard to do when you're a character and you're fighting in characters. Not usually many ships on the field at that point in time. Okay, what do we got here? Sure. I see a 300% damage. That must be good, right? It's got a lot of words. Okay. Resistance ally. That's something that's good eventually. Alright, and then more Zetas. Holy cow, look at all these Zetas on these characters. Ridiculous. Her we just want to hit hard, right? Like, isn't she just attacking? So we'll try to pick an offense set for her of some kind. 8 speed. Yo, buddy. 15 speed, it's not bad. We can even slice that mod one more time. That's worth slicing. Yeah. Missed. Boy, we got nothing good here. 9 speed on that. Let's go up top. Enhance that. One of our few crosses that we have here. Sure, we'll just put an offense cross on. Put offense there. And then something for offense here. There we go. Yay. Alright, there. I don't know. Maybe it'll fool an opponent into thinking we actually have something good going on. Alright. Enough of that. Let's get back over to Obticeo. Scaring people is sometimes even better than having a full team. Cad Bane lead is also nice, says Wannabe Gamer. For the Hutt Cartel team. People tend not to think as clearly when they're scared. That's the idea. Who knows? Maybe they'll overcommit to the battle. I heard Zori was good. Or maybe they'll undercommit to it and I'll win. I I really do want to build that team up, though. I like Fin Poe. I loved that team on my main account. And I definitely do want to build it up. Okay, let's take a look over here on Obticeo. We have Sam, sir, a loyal friend. And his guild is the Light Sabber. Light Stabber. 3 million in ships, 4 million in characters for a total of 7 million galactic power. He's been playing 19,000. He's been playing for almost 5 years. 4.5 years? No, I'm thinking wrong. Yeah, no, that's 4.5 years. 4.5 years. That's a long time for an account that's 7 million. All right, let's see what we got in Fleet Zors. We've got Negotiator, Executrix. So no Malevolence, no big capital ships. We've got a massive advantage in fleets. Yeah, the Negotiator's like the only big fleet he's got. He's been behind the times with the new meta. He's let 3 consecutive fleet metas pass him by. Sith Eternal, Skywalker's in the house, Revan's, Malak. Jedi Knight Luke is in the house. Really, Sith Eternal, Relic 9. The only galactic legend. He's got Rolo and some other stuff here, which makes me believe that he's got to be building toward Jabba. Or at least JML. Maybe it's JML. Take a look at Rebels. Yeah, he's got to be building JML with that. He's got to be close too, right? This is like all the stuff. Ezra Bridger, Relic 4. Maybe he's going for that Captain Rex. Alright, let's go take a look. There's not a lot we can... I was going to say there's not a lot we can do against a Relic 9 Sith Eternal. It's got the Darth Revan team in with the Sith Eternal. I don't think we have anything to beat that. So basically, I can't beat this team. He can't beat my Jabba. We're going to sit there and look at each other. It's going to be a staring contest. If I brought in Jedi Knight Luke here, let's theorize. If I could bring in Jedi Knight Luke and kill the Sith except for C, then we could bring in Wampa and clean it up. If I could even just get like Bastila and Revan down. Wannabe Gamer says, I'm 2-0 this round. I'm debating throwing so that I won't climb too high. You know, I thought that too. I actually actively did that a couple times way back when. But then I realized that if you climb and lose the next round, the chance that you actually go up a division, you'll just get a few more crystals for a couple weeks until you get knocked back down. So if you can go 3-0, go 3-0. Go ahead, give it a try. Man, I feel like I might have chances against that team. We can 5-0 first here. That is a cat. It's a Padme Cat team. But I think we can 5-0 first and have time. We've got gas. Doesn't this Shock T ruin everything? What? Shock T ruins everything, right? All allies can't be revived. 5-0 first stuff. Isn't there something that says if all allies are 5-0 first at the start of the battle? At the start of the battle, for each other 5-0 first. Yeah, if all... So the 100% counter chance. And... Oh, okay. I mean, I guess he doesn't lose out that much. I thought he lost out on more stuff. Huh. The other one's just while there's other active. Okay. All right. I thought having some non-5-0 first ruined it, but only ruins it a tiny bit. Here we got troopers. I'm going to guess that I can outspeed his troopers with my troopers. And if that's the case, I should be able to win the trooper matchup. Okay, so we can do that. And then he's got Jedi Knight Luke down here. Wow. For only having one GL, he's got a bunch of good other teams. All right, so we'll do CLS here. We'll do 501st against Padme. We'll do... Nah, we just got to get through this front wall first. What am I going to do against this Jedi Knight Luke? Should I do... Qui-Gon doesn't work well against Jedi Knight Luke, huh? I don't think I have anything else that beats gas, though, and if I don't beat gas in this zone, I don't see ships. Okay, so we got to do this, and then we got to figure out something for Jedi Knight Luke. Maybe I'll just take my Jedi Knight Luke against his Jedi Knight Luke and just hope that somehow I can make it work out in my favor. I do have Radis, so I can use Radis against something. Shock can be killed with gas up. Yeah, okay, interesting. So maybe we should hit Shock T first. Target Shock T first and see if we can do enough damage to kill. Nope, not enough. But with some area effect, we can probably get it done. Now this gas is going to sit fast. Yeah, he sits fast. Alright, we'll just do area effect, kill Shock T, do some damage. We should be able to get through 5s pretty quickly here. Let's do a stun. Oof. Never mind. The 5s is a chunky boy. I didn't even get 5s down. Okay, alright. Get back on Skywalker now, guys. Got a bunch of dazes on that we don't like. Okay. Let's give some blinds over here. Got to get this 5s out of here at least. Look at this guy. Holy cow. That 5s was stacked. I think that 5s needs to be drug tested because I'm pretty sure there's some roids involved. Maybe he modded him with defense like you're supposed to. I swear that that 5s was more dangerous than this Skywalker. Harder to knock down anyway. All right. Because of the health increase in the Datacron? I guess, but I don't know. Maybe that's it. I guess I didn't look closely enough at the numbers. All right, so one down, one other big squad to go. Although, you know what? 265. Because troopers don't care what their speed is, right? Troopers give 0 cares about their speed. Because they're just going to gain turn meter by killing stuff. So in theory, we could come in here, and if our troopers can kill Revan first, there's no savior, and we could, in theory, just run circles around his team, killing off everyone. Now, our troopers over here aren't quite as good. We've only got a couple relics, but It should work, right? We should be able to... Let's see, what other Imperial Trooper can we use that would be best? More damage, more buffs, throw in Iden, use range just for more assists. I think we use range for more assists. So we'll come in here, we'll drain turn meter. Gotta focus on Revan first. Once he's dead, they're not getting turn meter. They're not getting a free Luke turn. If this works, I'll be amazed, because we really have to do a lot of damage to that Revan. Wow. Wow. We have so much turn meter, I don't even need to drain. We're going to go over there. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think we can kill Luke in one hit. I think we can kill Luke in one hit. Here we go. Bam. Dark Trooper should assist. Okay. I was going to say he should assist 3 times, but second time killed that Luke. Clean. Clean with these troopers. 65 banners. My goodness. My goodness, that makes me happy. Okay, now I got to beat his troopers with something. Is my Mara Jade fast enough to just go over the top of these troopers and they never get a turn? We can use Vader, because, I mean, we're not going to use him somewhere else, right? Tarkin. Okay, so let's look at their speeds again and verify. 244 is 264. 264, 272. We're definitely faster than 272. 285 is 305. Still think we're faster than 305. And then he's not going to be fast. Okay. So 305. Pretty sure our Thrawn is faster than 305 in this account. No! Oh no. Oh no, 304. Oh no. Oh no. It's not enough. It's not enough. Missed it by 1. Alright, I guess we just take Radis in here then. Take in the radishes. They shouldn't be able to get a kill on me, and we should be able to wreck them. Because that's what Radis does to Imperials. Kills the Empire pretty handily. Let's go. Dooku under Sith Eternal with Talon just hit JML for 80k on a basic. Nice. Nice. Alright, here we go. Let's get this done. Can we kill Piet? Apparently not. Alright, let's stun Piet. Let's just keep working on Piet, because Piet. You know, that's the reason. I don't know. Let's get more debuffs on him. Debuffs don't stick if you actually kill the instance of the Dark Trooper, so that's not fantastic. Wait. How is this Dark Trooper not even hitting me? That was like a tickle fest right there. He coochie-cooed me like I was 3 or something. Man. I'm reporting this guy for trooper abuse. Trooper abuse. Puts him on defense. And leaves his Dark Trooper with like 3,000 offense or something. Of course, like you said in the last battle, I've got an extra 75% health and protection from the Datacron, so it's kind of cheating. Kind of cheating to say that. All right, we get to see ships. That's what we wanted. Let's go over here and kill this Padme team first. Oh, Padme. And we will do 1 Jedi. And then a bunch of the 501st. Add a Datacron here too because we can. Dark side 15%. Another dark side 15%. Alright, this guy's crit damage, crit chance. Big difference without Emperor's Trap. I guess that's true too, because we got Piet dead first. We implemented the rapid kill strategy. Okay. Got to get rid of this Anakin, and we got to get rid of the cat. A lot of work to do here. Got a lot of turns. Please kill him. Please kill him. Please kill him. No, no, no. Not Shaak Ti. Stay off Shaak Ti. We do not want you killing Shaak Ti. We want you killing, you know, another clone to sacrifice. There we go. All right. Sacrifice is in. That's fine by me. Now, no. Just the one sacrifice, and then you got to quit killing clones. Just the one, guys. Just the one. I'll do that. Do we kill Cat here or Anakin? I mean, we got to kill Anakin first, right? The other thing we could do right here is we could kill Padme. That might have even been a better move if we just killed Padme. That would definitely put a dent in his team. Get off my Shaak Ti. I gave you 1 clone as a sacrifice. That's it. That's all you get. 1 clone. Alright. We'll do that. And then I think we need 1 more turn here. Let's throw a grenade because we can. Take that taunt back off. Give another turn. And then we kill Cat. And now the damage threat is significantly reduced. Now we waste time until we get Rex another aerial advantage. Alright. Foresights. Padme's about to do her thing. She's, I think, going to give courage stacks right here. Next turn. Oh, she ain't going to give nobody no courage stacks. Bye. Bye, Padme. That Padme was too slow. Go over here. Do that. Throw a grenade. Work on Kenobi for a second. Come over here. Oh, man, that Ahsoka just won't die. Fine, we're just going to kill Kenobi. He's just going to get in the way anyway. Bam. All right. 58 more banners, 100,000 more coins. All right. So my hope here, my belief, is that my opponent will not beat my Jabba. And he will not beat my profundity that I have on defense either. Okay, so we have Empire and we have First Order. Negotiator It's actually not that great into either one, but I think we'll take the Separatists here, and we'll take Negotiator against the First Order fleet. I don't see this guy having... I mean, he's not got the right ship, so it was... Okay, so it's not a threat. I was just trying to think if he had TIE Interceptor and all that stuff, but even if he did, with the starting ships that he has out here, I don't feel like that's a threat. Aaron B says, what you doing there? Killing my opponent in GAC. That's what I'm doing. Okay. I have a Relic 5 Phoenix team to get through, says Kayan. Gross. Is it a Phoenix team with Rex? Huh? If it's got Rex, you're in trouble. If it's a Relic 5 Phoenix team with no Rex, then, I mean, you laugh at them, right? You just chuckle at them for wasting their resources on Phoenix. Okay. We should be able to kill this shuttle in one go with this spy. Gets a reinforcement. Brings in a Geo Sunfac, right? That's Sunfac? Sunfac. Brings that reinforcement in. Opposing captain comes over the intercom and says, "Fac you. Sunfac you." All right. Get some banners. Moving on to... Oh, I thought that was the finalizer. It's actually the Chimera with a First Order fleet. How bizarre, how bizarre. All right. This guy really hates fleets. He looks at fleet and he's like, psh, thumbs down. Fleet is not for me. Is this a free-to-play account? So, more or less. I bought the Hyperdrive bundle. It's free-to-play. I also have been getting the Conquest Pass, because if you don't get the Conquest characters and you just get left behind on everything, it kind of stinks. So, I've been buying the Conquest Pass. But other than the Hyperdrive bundle at the start and the Conquest Pass, it's a free-to-play account. Cheap to play. Call it cheap to play instead of free to play. All right, but I think anybody who's 4 million in Conquest that can get box 5, if you can get box 5 in Conquest and you buy the $10 pass, you will get the character after all 6 rounds. You don't have to buy any of them out of the scavengers. Even if you buy the pass and get box 5, there is exactly 330 shards in 6 rounds. 3 rounds when it's the lead character, 3 rounds when it's the secondary character, and you'll have it. So I feel like anybody who's in hard conquest that can get box 5, if you're not buying the $10 pass, you're just kind of cheating yourself out of rewards that you could be getting. And the conquest characters, they're all relevant. Everything that comes out of there is in some way relevant. All right. Did you do your additional Proving Grounds DL? I can't do them. I did them, but there's still 2 Proving Grounds that I can't seem to get through. And it's frustrating. I got Malgus, and I got the Interceptor. And I tried a bunch of different versions of Jabba teams. I tried putting Jedi Knight Luke in the lead. Tried some different things with Luke. I can't get it. I can't seem to get this Proving Ground done. So does anybody know how to beat either the Third Sister or the Malgus battles with the Jabba the Hutt team of some kind? Because I tried to look it up on YouTube. I didn't see anybody who was beating these Proving Grounds with Jabba. And I can't see anybody who's suggested a team that I actually have access to. Like, there's a Jedi Knight Luke team, but it has Jedi Knight Luke in the lead and also has Jedi Master Luke in the team, which I don't have. So, I don't know how to do it. You can get Ty. The Interceptor one feels a smidge more juice than before. Third Sister is impossible with Jabba. I 3-starred Malgus with Jabba, but you need the ult, I believe. Yeah, Malgus, I got it down to Jabba and Malgus several times. If I had the ult, I would have been able to eat Malgus, but without the ult, I just sit there. So, yeah. So, but I got everything else done, right? I got everything else 3-starred on this. And it did remember my 3 stars on this other stuff. So I didn't have to redo these other battles that I already 3-starred. So I was able to complete those. I did the Ben Solo one to 3 stars. That was no problem against Rey. And then these ones I just can't do yet. Guys, it is super frustrating. It downright pisses me off that they put this proving ground stuff in there and they gate it behind teams that are so hard that you can't get it unless you've got a developed account with the right team. It makes me angry because you've already not gotten the character in Conquest. You're already waiting on it for something else. You already had to wait 6 months to see it show up in the proving grounds in the first place, and then you can't get it. I think it's ridiculous. If they wanted to make like a challenge tier proving ground team or something like that, they could. But making it that hard for everybody is just stupid. I don't like it. I think it's bad game design. How did you do Maul and Cat with CLS? I did the Maul and Cat with CLS. Some version of a CLS team because that's all I had. You know, I didn't have other teams to do it with, so so that's it. You need to use good mods. I've still got 16 hours of Conquest left, says Jar Jar. All right, guys, I'm going to pack it in there for the night. We're going to hang it up, move along. I think that'll be another win on the Obticeo account. I think that'll go 3-0 for this week for us in Obticeo. And I think Loquitur will be a loss, and we'll go 1-2. And we'll have to look forward to treading more water for a few more weeks until we can get Jabba in the account. Start setting up bigger defenses and start trying to climb out of Kyber 4. That's going to be the goal. All right, thank you all for coming out, hanging out. Appreciate all of you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Remember to hit the like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Use that subscribe button and use the notification bell if you want to know when I'm online doing my streams. That's always nice. It helps the channel out a lot if you do that kind of stuff. And of course, join us on the Discord. If you're not part of our Discord community, we've got a fantastic group of people over there. 96% less toxic than the normal Discord. You can come hang out. Get some serious answers to your questions. People help you out, give you advice. Even me, you see people giving me advice on Captain Rex and stuff like that. So I really appreciate our community, and for anybody who's not part of that, really hope you come over there and join us. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next Holocron.